You want me to put that on my Tudor?
Harry's wife, the spider, emerges. Things haven't been going too well for the spiders of late. You know all about the cessation of the deal with Spotify, the ultimatum from Netflix, and the paucity of new deals being offered from elsewhere. Sprinkle on top of that rampant unpopularity and general repeated reportage of their failings. These amount to instances of repeated wounding and challenge fuel for Harry's wife. Her narcissism deals with it, but it happens on a daily basis, and she's not getting any respite from it. Nevertheless, as part of the way that her narcissism responds, we're treated to the emergence of the spider. Why has she appeared now? Has she come up with some research that's going to get rid of the world of cancer? Has she brokered a resolution to the war that rages between Ukraine and Russia? Is it the case that she's solved the problem between Taiwan and China? Well, in actual fact, the reason that we have been provided with photographs of her is she left a building with Harry. Natasha Anderson in the Mail reports Prince Harry and Harry's wife hold hands, assertion of control through physical means, and share a laugh and joke together in Santa Barbara. As they are spotted for first time since it emerged they have handed over keys to Frogmore Cottage. Harry's wife, of course, goes somewhere and then exit. And, of course, it has to be the case that she is seen doing it. And, as you'll see from the photographs, she's provided with the old rictus grin that she is putting on that facade, subconsciously, of course, for the world to see. The report tells us the Duke and Duchess of Sussex were all smiles during their first public outing since their eviction from Frogmore Cottage, it has emerged. Harry and Harry's wife were spotted holding hands, smiling and laughing as they left an office building in Santa Barbara, California on Friday. It is unknown what business the pair had been visiting in the complex, which houses several firms, including a karate studio. Perhaps Harry was giving it the old hurrah! A hair salon. Well, no point for him, he's thinning out, and hers always looks a mess. Pilates studio? Possibly. And the Self-Inquiry Life Fellowship, which promotes higher yoga and Himalayan meditation. Perhaps they'd gone for a spot of higher yoga. What's that? Yoga on a shelf? Well, I'm sure someone will explain to me. It is the first time the couple, who were accompanied by an unidentified man, presumed to be a member of their security detail, have been spotted since the pair officially vacated the cottage at the request of King Charles III. The cottage, which was refurbished by the couple and is a Crown Estate property, was their last remaining foothold in the United Kingdom. The King kicked them out of Frogmore, which they gave a £2.4 million makeover, but only used for 6 months, just days after Harry criticised his family in his book Spare. Harry's wife and Harry appeared to be in great spirits as they left the office building and walked to their car. Wow. The Duchess sported brown canvas shorts, which I note did not receive the attention of an iron once again. A crisp white button-down shirt, which again looks to have escaped the attention of an iron and is far too large for her. Flat sandals, large dark sunglasses, and straw fedora for the outing. Now, of course, Harry's wife is entitled to wear what she wants, but as somebody that puts such stock in her being a fashion icon and is purportedly going to resurrect the TIG and utilise it for the purposes of talking about fashion, you would have thought that she would have ensured that her clothes would have been ironed and would fit before she goes out. However, as you also know, when she looks in the mirror as a consequence of her somatic narcissistic delusion, she believes that she looks fantastic, that she believes that she looks stunning because her narcissism tells her that it does. Otherwise, why would you go out in unironed clothes? You would think either, I see it but I don't care, which we know is not her because she truly does care about her appearance, although, of course, her appearance suggests the contrary. Or rather, you don't see it. And with her, as you know, because of her narcissism, she doesn't see it. Harry stepped out in blue trousers, a polo shirt, baseball cap and sunglasses. Fascinating. The couple were seemingly sharing a joke and laughed despite their recent eviction and apparent misfortunes in the entertainment industry. More likely, Harry, when we go outside, you better fucking smile, otherwise I'll kick you in the pods when we get in. Oh, yeah, okay. Buckingham Palace confirmed just one day before the couple's Santa Barbara outing that they had finally vacated Frogmore. The article then just goes on about Frogmore. That's not particularly interesting and tells us more about them being labelled as fucking grifters, etc. So we're treated to lots of pictures of Harry's wife and hapless Harry exiting a building. Once again, she ensures that this is caught, that because everything, of course, that she does is monumentally important and impressive and must be recorded. The fact is that she must ensure that when she does something, it's reported on. Because, in essence, in her world, it didn't happen. And whilst other members of the royal family go about carrying out their obligations and duties, undertaking service, of course, Harry's wife pops off to a building and then deems that it's appropriate that everybody knows about it through ensuring that she is publicised through a series of photographs. Naturally, the Mail will publish this because people will want to comment about her, and let's dip below the line shortly to see what people's observations are. Mix leads the way with "We want privacy." Tigger Pop's "About time they handed their titles back." Livia, "Good, I hope they stay together. They deserve each other." Ords, "How is this ever a story?" The Good Lady, "Shouldn't security be discreet? Look at us." Terry Jackson, "I don't see him laughing." Pataloo, "Privacy, privacy. We want privacy." Just Being Hun, "Don't see much laughter from miserable Harry." Norris Shampoo, "Give it a rest, please." Not a lot favourable, as always. What else? She is all smiles and laughing, says, "What do we want?" He is most certainly not. The Biffa one, he is not laughing or smiling. Mrs. Maybe, cannot stand her. Jules C, she looks happy, him not so much. Catyo, well, she might be smiling, but he ain't. Nurse Nellie, camera must have missed him smiling. Interestingly, it shows the contrast. Once again, Harry not particularly happy. Her, as soon as she detects that there's a camera around, bing, the rictus grin is fixed in order to portray a particular facade to the world. I'm H.G. Tudor. Thank you for listening.